Yo, how's it going, everybody? My name is Joe, and if you're new here, I am documenting my weight loss journey here for people to follow on YouTube. I'm currently down 60 pounds since last August. My highest weight was 309 pounds. I'm currently 249 to 249 to 46, right in between there. It's varying. I did gain a few pounds because of a trip, and then I lost weight because I had COVID. So we're fluctuating a little bit now. I'm getting married in December 3rd. So I kind of started my fitness journey right around when I proposed to my fiance. And then my main goal is to get to 230 before the wedding, December 3rd. I don't think I'm going to reach that goal. I'm going to try and get as close as I can now. I'm going to say probably a more realistic number, just based on everything I have going on. It's probably going to be just like another 2 pounds at like the 245 mark without like making myself sick and going too crazy 32 days before the wedding. Hopefully that's right, or I'm going to get yelled at because she watches these videos. Yeah, and then also, if you see pink here, you'll notice I'm wearing my In This Family No One Fights Alone shirt, my breast cancer shirt. That's for my mom who just had her 2-year scan. And it's now been 2 years and 6 months cancer free, which is, people who know my situation know that me saying that is something that brings tears to my eyes. And it's the happiest thing I could say. My mom's been through so much over the last 2 years, and being able to say she's cancer free and hearing that she got the all clear to move to scans every 6 months and get her port taken out, it's awesome. And it's another thing this year that's been great that's happened. And yeah, it's awesome. She doesn't like me talking about her story, but I think people need to know and she can be an example of how strong somebody could be even during the worst of times. And definitely someone I look at and admire her strength. But yeah, going back into like what I'm going to talk about today and what I'm making this video for. Today, I'm going to talk about some of like the things that really like make you feel good when you lose weight. Like some of the things that really put a smile on your face, really like uplifting, that you didn't necessarily experience when you were overweight, when you were just not confident, really. I mean, face it, I admire people who are able to be really big and like confident. I'm not one of those people. I want to lose weight to be confident, and it's one of the main things. I don't want to lose weight for anyone but myself, and it's as simple as that. And I don't think anyone should ever have a reason to lose weight, unless it's, I don't think anyone should have a reason to lose weight. I think you should always want to lose weight for yourself. Look at the positives, and here I'm going to talk about some of the things that at least make me happy and definitely put a positive spin on my life from when I was bigger. And the first thing being, I don't know if women do this. I know guys do it, and I've talked to guys before, like a lot of them do this. It's like when you go to put a shirt on, and whatever size it is, the first thing you do when you put your shirt on is you do a little stretch, because you got to make this shirt like seem like it fits, even if it doesn't fit. As you sit there like stretching out your shirt, trying to get it to fit, and like when you get to a point where you could just throw your shirt on, not have to worry about doing that, it is a great feeling. Because you don't have to be walking around the grocery store pulling your shirt out all the time, trying to hide your man boobs. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite things about losing weight that I've experienced. And another thing related to like the clothes fitting thing is like being able to go to a store, maybe when you were, in my situation, at one point I was down into like the 195 range. And that was probably the lowest I've been like really in my adult life. And I don't know that I necessarily looked healthy at that weight. I was kind of like I don't know how to explain it. I don't think it was a good weight for me. I think I could have done a lot more as far as building muscle at that weight than I did. I was kind of like skinny fat, I guess is what people call it. And yeah, so I definitely, when I get down that low this time, I want to do it differently. But when I was down at that point, I had at one point been able to like shop at all these stores like Express and all the like real like nice stores that necessarily, if you're bigger, you don't really have many options to shop at, especially if you go in the store. I never got to the point where I couldn't shop there because I never got above an extra large. But the one thing if you go to stores is like some sizes aren't that easy to find. If you go into a store, every store you go in, you're going to find extra large. But once you get above that, your choices are limited. So for me, being able to walk back into a store like Express, where I like shopping, and being able to just grab an extra large shirt, go and try it on and have it fit nicely and be able to be confident while wearing it, that's I mean, that's one of like the greatest things. Like last weekend we went to go look for a shirt for my rehearsal dinner, and I tried on the shirt, extra large, button down. If I were to try this same shirt on 6 months ago, I would be busting out the seams. Shirt fit perfectly. And that's like put a smile on my face because I know like the hard work that I've been putting in is paying off. And nothing more to it. It's just being able to walk into a store and have it pay off, being able to fit into things, see a difference. It'll make you happy. I mean, man, woman, anything. It makes you happy. Another thing is just physically how you feel. I feel like after losing weight, you get better sleep. When you go for a walk, you feel better. When you go out walking around, you feel better. You don't get as tired. Your just endurance is so much better once you lose weight. And that's one thing I've noticed is that I can go for longer. If I go out, given some of the weight loss medicine, it does make you a little sensitive to heat. So if it's hot out, I do struggle once in a while, but I can go for longer when doing physical activities. And that's one thing that's definitely been positive, because when I was at my highest, I don't even know if I could really run much. I mean, I could run, but not nearly as, like right now, I could do a lot better. Hence, I am getting older. I know, approaching 30. Oh my God, getting older. So my joints apparently don't work as well, and I get sore easier. But yeah, just the physical changes are awesome. I mean, being able to look in a mirror, if I look at pictures that I took middle of 2021, and to just look at myself now and be able, sometimes when I look at a picture, I'm sure people can agree with me, it's really hard to see the difference from then to now, because you're just so used to seeing yourself. Other people are like, oh my God, you can't tell the difference. And really when you say no, we're not fishing for compliments. A lot of us really can't see the difference when we look at pictures. But when I do like really sit down and compare a picture from middle last year to like right now, the difference and being able to see it in that picture is amazing. Being able to look at, like, I have the Renpho scale. So when I look at it and see the chart going down and not up is, I mean, it's a great feeling. There's nothing more to it. I mean, seeing the scale drop is one of the greatest parts of losing weight. And as much as people tell you not to focus on the scale, I say it all the time, it's really hard not to, especially when you have a goal in mind. You can't just put the scale out of sight, out of mind, because at the end of the day, to eventually get to your goal weight, you're going to have to lose some weight if you're that big or if you're that overweight. It's as simple as that. There's no more to it. And then probably the final thing that I think overall has been the greatest part, and I know I said the shirt thing is the greatest. Of course, that's like that's just the thing that's, for me, that's the greatest. But I think for a lot of people, they'll say how you feel and then also your emotional well-being once you lose weight is probably by far, not even close, the greatest positive that comes out of losing weight. When you're overweight, for me, and I know a lot of other people who I've spoken to, you're depressed, you're anxious, you don't feel confident, you just feel, I don't know if lesser of a human is the right word, but you just don't feel like, personally, like I didn't feel deserving of certain things. Like I always felt guilty if I ate out. I always felt guilty if I did certain things. And now that I started losing weight and getting closer to my goal, I found that my emotional and psychological well-being has improved a lot. Yeah, I still have my anxiety. I still have my bouts of like the depression and stuff, but it's gotten so much better since starting to lose weight, eating more healthy. I mean, it's not even a comparison to how my emotional health was or my mental health was a year ago even. So the emotional and mental health aspect of losing weight is definitely the greatest thing that comes out of it and the greatest positive. And if you have the same experience, please share it down below. Share some of the positives that you've had that have come out of losing weight, because yesterday's video I made, it was about when you're not motivated, what do you do? Personally, me, sometimes when I want to get motivated, I'll just look at videos, comments of people who just have had positive experiences. So I've had positive experiences with luckily losing weight over the last year. I'm happy with my results. And hopefully if you could share your story down below or whatever, someone else will appreciate it. I promise that. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, thanks for watching the video. Please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, leave some encouraging words for someone down below. If you don't like something I said, let me know why down below. And please hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. My goal was to get to 500 subscribers before December. So I'm quickly approaching that goal. So my goal is definitely going to be get as close to 1,000 as I can before the new year. So that'll be it's an aggressive challenge, but we'll try and do it. Yeah, so please leave a thumbs up down below. Please comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.